Tonight we are discussing the curator outside the museum, and today you have two specimens there with Alberto Ríos de la Rosa, Casawabi residency, the curator, and me as an independent curator, and also because in my practice I like to develop projects in unusual spaces. So I will show you some projects I did outside the museum since 2012. Then Alberto will introduce his work as a curator for a residency and what involves to create a program away from the exhibition. And finally, we will present the two projects we are working together. One in an art house cinema in Bogota, and traveling and evolving exhibition we are setting up with the Danish artist Jesper Just, and Casawabi is supporting this project. I'm looking for tight links between the artists and the spaces. I'm trying to test forms, spaces, discourses, and protocols. So this is a picture from Luna Park I did in 2012 in Miami. It was linked to Art Basel Miami. It was a commission project for the fair. Where the artists, so the French art duo Colcos reproduced the lunar landing site of Apollo 11, and it was in 2013 in Mexico City on the occasion of Zona Mieco Mexico, and supported by Galeria OMR. And the French art duo Colcos created like a landscape of cacti that went all around the city, pulled by a truck, and I think we have a picture there. And the installation creates a visual and spatial distortion and pushes us to reflect on the principle of inversion and the multiple realities.
Fundación Casawabi's program. So after I spent 2 years working for the Museo Tamayo for the renovation, which is a pretty orthodox way of exhibiting shows, and it became a foundation in Oaxaca with a mission to foster an exchange between contemporary artists and the Oaxacan community. And we'll see that from this month on, it's not only going to be Oaxaca, but also the community of Mexico City, as well as Tokyo. So the core of our mission throughout the three spaces is the social commitment through the arts. We're convinced that a personal encounter with the arts will bring some social development. We don't believe in giving money for pavements, or we give money to build houses. We believe in creating projects around memory, projects with the cooperatives, or projects that will be crafted particularly for each community on the region. So sharing and your personality, dear artist, is very important, okay? But yeah, since it's not a production residency, it really depends on the dialogue you could engage and you could develop, not only with the community, but also among yourselves. And how are you going to, for example, we're not going to put one English speaker with 5 Spanish speakers. We've done that mistake before. We're not going to do it again. Or the opposite, we're not going to put 5 English speakers with 1 Spanish speaker. So you need to think about those tiny details that you usually would not think when making an exhibition, because sometimes you focus only on the work. But I mean, at the end you do, but at the beginning not. Here is the opposite. Like the beginning you have to focus on that. Bueno, yo haré Arbo en español y Anissa continuará con Jesper en inglés. Arbo es una exposición un tanto sui generis, es una exposición de videos que se han hecho en Casawabi o que se han hecho a raíz con artistas de Casawabi, y en lugar de hacerlo en una sede tradicional, lo vamos a hacer en el Cine Tonalá de Bogotá, hay uno en Bogotá, y el cual va a mostrar tanto la parte estética o cultural que tiene Casawabi en los videos de cada uno de los artistas. We're working in a 3 institutions exhibition that will start in about 2 weeks at Casawabi.
As an independent curator working with Jesper is a link to my curator practice to always looking at new spaces and working organically with the location and the artist. We have like some picture from his past shows. Here it's picture from the show he did at the Palais de Tokyo in Paris, basement, where to access to the videos, you had to experience first a scaffolding installation. And then also, so here is like, yeah, the scaffolding, and you have to walk through the scaffolding to see, you know, the videos he did like in New York. He has also like he did a performance during, he did an installation last year, and where his movie Servitude was screening in 48 screens on electronic billboards and newspaper kiosks throughout Times Square.
Which is the face you see?
Yeah, the face of the girl, which is Julie Hemingway. And she was like the main actress of the movies, and so they were like that, like all over, like throughout, like Times Square, like in New York, last
So.